So right here I have my Apple MagSafe battery pack. Here we got the Defender XT, and let's just clip it on, and boom, now my iPhone is charging. Nice and easy right there. Hey Warenoticers, Shane here, and welcome to another video on the Warenotice Technology YouTube channel. If you're new here, definitely take a moment to consider subscribing so you don't miss out on all my other awesome technology videos about things like smartphones, smartwatches, tech accessories, cases, computers, tablets, and really just so much more. But anyway, folks, in this video, we're going to be unboxing this guy right here. This is the OtterBox Defender XT with MagSafe for none other than my iPhone 13 Pro Max right here. Now, what makes this OtterBox Defender special is, unlike the regular version, this XT version has that aforementioned MagSafe compatibility. And since I'm such a huge fan of MagSafe, I literally charge my phone every night with a MagSafe charging stand. I have an Apple MagSafe battery pack, all these different MagSafe accessories. I am super duper excited to get this guy out of the box and start trying it out. So without further ado, let's get to doing just that. Here we go. So folks, here we are up close and personal with this box. As you can see, it has a big cutout on the front that allows you to actually see and touch the case itself. Right here it says OtterBox Defender Series XT. Over here it says 5 times drop tested by military standard, made with 50% recycled plastic and wireless charging compatible. Makes sense because once again, this is a made for MagSafe product. 5G compatible, and for the iPhone 2020 extra large. I always think this is so funny. Why don't they just say iPhone 13 Pro Max? Because obviously that is what that is, and it also has backwards compatibility with the 12 Pro Max as well, but it is made for the 13 Pro Max. So anyway, now let's look at the back of the box right here. It says it's got thin design, secure grip, port protection, and the ability to attach a lanyard. So that all sounds pretty cool. So let's just start getting this guy out of the box. So we can just come up here and we can pop the top of the box open just like this, and then we can go ahead and slide the whole case out right here. Actually, let's do the paperwork right here because that wanted to come out first, and then we can go ahead and get the case out. So we can pop this little piece right here out, and then we can pull that out just like that. And then in here it also says 5G compatible as well on this additional paperwork right here. So now let's put the box to the side and let's take a look at the case itself right here. So as you can see, pretty obvious that it has MagSafe compatibility because you can see the magnets right here on the inside. They're not visible from the outside because this isn't a clear case. And yeah, right here we do have the installation instructions as well, if you're wondering how to do that. But anyway, let's just start getting this case onto my iPhone. So we can grab my iPhone 13 Pro Max right here in this beautiful Sierra blue color. So now we can start the assembly by peeling back this rubbery outer layer over here in order to pop this piece out right here that sort of covers the front of this phone where the screen is. Then we can grab my iPhone 13 Pro Max and we can put it nice inside of the case right here. And then last but not least, we can put this screen piece right here back on. And now if you get confused and forget, well, which side goes which way up, the way I'm able to tell is, as you can see, there's a little bit of a bump right there for the lightning port. Obviously the lightning port's down there, so this shouldn't be like this, it should be like that, so that lines up. And then anyway, we could pop this back in. Let's see. So to do that, I'm going to start by pushing it in on the bottom over here and then making sure that is all nice and in and secure. Okay, and then we can work our way up the sides of the device right here just like this, and you got to really use some skill and concentration here to get this case on. Let's see. Okay, now it is almost all the way on. We just got to really massage the ends over of the rubber onto it right here and close all the gaps, and then we are so close, folks. Let's just get this, and then voila. Oh wait, we got to do up here as well, and then voila, the OtterBox Defender XT is all nice and on my iPhone 13 Pro Max right here. So now let's talk some first impressions of this case. I actually have the regular Defender right here, the non-MagSafe version that OtterBox sent me for free in order to make a video about it, so feel free to check out that video as well. And now looking at these side by side, one of the first things I noticed is that the Defender XT right here definitely feels much more slippery because it's got a really smooth surface here on the back, but these sides do have a grippier texture to them, so that is at least good right there. But yeah, definitely way more slippery on the back versus the back of the regular Defender. It's got a grippy texture on there as well. well. So another thing too to notice is just how slim the Defender XT feels versus the regular Defender. Can you visually see it as well? Yes, I really do think you can right there. And one way to tell for sure is that on the Defender XT, there's a much more pronounced camera bump on the case itself, whereas on the regular Defender, it doesn't really go up that much and is almost pretty much flush with the back of the case. So yeah, thinner, more slippery feeling. Those are some first impressions right there. Also, we can just go around and take a tour of this case. Over here on the back, we do have the OtterBox logo. It is slightly lower positioned than on the regular Defender that is up slightly higher. I wonder why they made them different spots on the case. Over here on the side, we do not have a mute switch cover right here on the Defender XT, so we can just go ahead and stick our thumb in there or our finger to get to the mute switch. It is a bit hard to reach it because it's kind of deep in there, just something to note. Whereas on the regular Defender, you've got a port cover sort of thing for the mute switch, and you can just pop that open whenever you want to access it. And then also over here on the side of the Defender XT, we've got volume buttons, so let's test those out. Okay, there those go, and yeah, you got to apply a bit of effort to press them in. Now, next, folks, let's move on to the bottom, and as you can see, we've got cutouts for the speaker grills down here, but they're actually pretty deep within the case because this case certainly adds quite a bit of length around the phone, as you can tell just by how deep those speaker grills are. And then we also do have a port cover right here for the lightning port, and it is a bit different than on the regular Defender because the regular Defender's lightning port cover goes up like this. It opens upwards, whereas on the Defender XT, it opens downwards like this. So again, a slight little difference right there. Now, anyway, we can plug this back in, and let's go over to this side, and we've got the side button right here. So boom, now we can awake the phone, and then boom, we can put it back to sleep. And yeah, another thing too I'm noticing is it does have these little cutouts right here, which I believe are for the belt clip. Now, the Defender XT does not come with a belt clip, unfortunately, but I do have one right here that was also sent to me for free from OtterBox because it came with my regular Defender right here. So let's just see what happens when we put the Defender XT in. And yeah, it sort of clips in there. It feels, not gonna lie, not very sturdy in there just because this is a thinner case. Like if you see, look, it definitely jiggles around quite a bit in there. So yeah, I would probably not use the regular Defender belt clip with the Defender XT because this feels like it's gonna fall out, and that would not be good if it fell off your hip right here. But you know what, let's just try it on and see what it looks like on my hip anyway. So here it is. Again though, I'm not sure if I would be entirely confident just because it does wiggle around a bit, and see how quickly it wants to pop out right there. So yeah, I would not do that right there. But yeah, anyway, we can pop this out of the belt clip right here, and we can put this to the side. And yeah, now let's actually test out the star of the show, the reason you would get the Defender XT, that MagSafe compatibility. So right here I have my Apple MagSafe battery pack. Here we got the Defender XT, and let's just clip it on, and boom, now my iPhone is charging, nice and easy right there. So yes, that MagSafe works just as intended. Now, if you're wondering, we can also take this right off, and let's try it out with another MagSafe accessory. I also right here have my Apple MagSafe charging puck, whatever you want to call it, so we can just slap that down, and let's put the Defender XT on top of it, line up those magnets, and boom, just as expecting, it is wirelessly charging, and it is magnetically attached to there as well, as you guys can see, so that is pretty nice. Now, if you're thinking, which OtterBox should I get? The regular Defender right here, or the XT right here? If you're getting them from OtterBox, there is about a $10 difference between them. The Defender XT will set you back about $70 from OtterBox, whereas the Defender itself will set you back about $60. Now, I have seen the Defender XT elsewhere on the internet for less, like around $50, so that is something to note right there. But for me personally, I'm just such a huge fan of MagSafe. I really feel like if you want a particular case and it has a MagSafe option, you probably should get the MagSafe option, just so it can work with all these awesome accessories. That's just my personal opinion. And I mean, yeah, folks, with that, there's not really much more to say about the OtterBox Defender XT with MagSafe right here. Once again, if you want it for yourself, it'll set you back about $70 from OtterBox, but you probably can find it for less elsewhere. And if you are in the market for your very own iPhone 13 Pro Max case, definitely be sure to check out my playlist of all the different iPhone 13 Pro Max cases that I've unboxed on the Warenotice Technology YouTube channel. I'll have a link to that down in the description, so be sure to check it out so I can help you find the perfect case just for you. And if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to smash the subscribe button and subscribe to the Warenotice Technology YouTube channel for more awesome technology videos just like this one and more iPhone 13 Pro Max case videos. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Bye.